going to the store, and it ruined my lazy Sunday. Yeah, I know. I don't need to sit every Sunday, do nothing, but I do enjoy it. I mean, staying at home, not having to do anything, not having to worry about anything. Those are good days. All you have to do is play with the kids, play with dogs, play video games, whatever, read your books, whatever you like. I mean, it's the day, like, if you're religious, they said on the seventh day he relaxed, slept, whatever. I can't remember how the quote goes from the Bible. But yeah, Sunday, I like to relax. I like to take it easy. I mean, because tomorrow, you're back to work. Now, granted, if you say like, well, I work Sunday, I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday. Well, Wednesday's your equivalent to my Sunday. I mean, I used to work 4 10-hour shifts, and I worked the weekends most of the time because nobody wanted to work the weekends. Nobody wanted to work third shift, and especially third shift on the weekends. That was before I was married. So I'm trying to remember, it was at 8 or 9 p.m. that we went in. So we were there for 11 hours because of the hour lunch. Oh man, what time did we? It was at 8, and we worked till like 6 a.m. or was it 9 to 7 a.m.? It was 9 to 7, maybe. I don't remember. Or 9 to 10, I think. Maybe that's what it is. 9 p.m. to 10 a.m. I think. No, wait. I don't know. My brain's not. Because from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. would be 12 hours. So I had to work from 9 p.m. to 8 a.m. because you were there for 11 hours. There we are. See, when I do the math, it actually works out. Yeah, so 9 to 11. Nobody wanted to work that shift. Because I mean, it's not the greatest shift. Or was it 8? Maybe it was 8 to 10. Regardless, doesn't matter. But yeah, I did that for many, many years. I enjoyed it. That's what you gotta understand. I was single. I stayed up late at night, and basically we goofed off most of the night because we didn't get many calls. There's a call center I worked at that time, and it was rather enjoyable. Met a lot of cool people. I was still in touch with one of Tim. That's how I met him. We worked night shift together for a long time. So yeah, really enjoy it. But yeah, if you're not good with nights, then no, you wouldn't enjoy night shift work. But if you do, and you're single, or if your significant other doesn't mind it, night shift's pretty good. But anyways, I'm gonna get off here. I gotta go to the store, get some groceries. I need to check and see if actually tonight is the WWE pay-per-view because I can't remember. Dang it, if it is, I gotta get home. Prepare. I am what you would call a dummy. I go to the grocery store. I get to the grocery store and forgot my wallet. So I had to come back home and get it. So now I'm off to the grocery store. Don't you just love the days when you had so many plans? Like, I'm going to do this and this and this and this and everything, and then you don't really do much. That was today. I mean, I went to the grocery store. I forgot my wallet, like I said. Take these off so you don't see the big glare. I need new glasses. Mine are getting very, very scratched up. I bought these not long after Adrian was born. Because after Adrian was born, he reached up with his little hand and grabbed my old ones and went, shh. And they snapped. Like right there.
like in the corner to where you couldn't, like, if they were snapped in the middle, I could have taped them. I could have been like the guys from like Revenge of the Nerds and stuff like that. Just put tape right there. Been fine. But nope. They snapped in a spot. Tried super gluing, tried everything because I was like wanting to go to the next day or the day after, like a day or two to get new ones. Couldn't do it. So had to wait. And I've been noticing. Which one was it? Like right here, this kind of this weird curve. Well, I think it's because I'm letting this part here get too long. Oh yeah, leave these off so no glare. Sorry, I'm laughing and it's making my computer. Okay, but I watched the first like 9 episodes of season 9 of Adventure Time. I'm a big fan of Adventure Time. Really like it. I really like the season 8. I liked how like he goes and wait. Spoiler alert, because I'm going to talk about the last few episodes of season 8, which is like a pretty big, like a story arc type thing they do, like a mini series type thing. So, if you haven't seen season 8 of Adventure Time, don't listen to this part here because it will spoil things about season 8 and season 9. Okay. Okay, actually someone starts something different. Like right now, like I keep talking about those lights and how I don't like them and everything. Like right now, how you can see the dots in my eyes, that I don't like. And I'm doing it, which for right now is because I'm too lazy to sit up behind my lights and everything. And that spot on my eye is getting worse right there. But anyways, Adventure Time. Spoiler alert. Be careful. You will hear spoilers. Okay. Part where he goes to where him and Susan Strong and Jake go to and BMO go to where the islands where the humans are, and they start saying, "Oh, and Susan Strong remembers her past and everything," and then you see Finn's mom and see what happened to her and how she's like a computer programmer or something, whatever now. Like I said, spoiler alerts. If you didn't pause it, it's your own fault. That was really deep. I really liked it. I was like, wow. And then like how he leaves and goes back home and everything. I was like, that's the whole VR thing at the very end where he's talking to her in like their old house in virtual reality. That to me was really moving. And then we go from that straight into another mini series with the elements or elementals or whatever. And I just finished that today. And it sucks. I did not like it. I did not like the whole storyline with the woman, the ice elemental, and then started calling her Bonnie, but I meant Princess Bubblegum with the becoming like the elements of candy and slime and everything. I really, really, really liked that Leppy Space Princess saves everything. I love that. That is awesome. When she showed up, it got a lot better. But at the beginning, I am interested to know what happens with Becky, the woman that took Magic Man's powers. I can't remember. I'm interested to see what happens with her because now she appears to be on Mars. So I don't know if that's revealed later in this season or not because I haven't gotten past those. But yeah, I will be watching that over the next few days. Adventure Time's one of those good ones that you can watch because it's like 15-minute episodes, so it's like they're like little bite-sized things. So you, like I can on break, I could watch them on break or something at work. Let's see. Yeah, basically, tomorrow is another day of preschool for Adrian. So we actually got him asleep really early. It was awesome. To give him a bath and everything, and then he didn't want to get in the bathtub. He was like, "We'll play in water. We'll play in water." It's so cute. I mean, he's whining and crying, I think, because he didn't want to get out. He didn't want to get in either. So it's like he didn't want to get in the water. Oh, God. Sorry, I was eating salt and vinegar chips before I made this. Evidently, I didn't get all the stuff off my finger, and I just rubbed it in my freaking eye. Oh, that hurts so bad. I think it's real. I think it's not as red as I thought it'd be, but holy cow, did that hurt. Oh, it still stings a little bit. I started to say I could pour some water in my eye, but no, I'm out of water. Yeah, I'll do it later. And if I don't pick that up, my wife will be mad at me. Just completely derailed my thoughts. Yeah, I meant to do all kinds of videos this weekend. Recent pickups. I mean, now it's tomorrow is going to be, today was the 10th. Tomorrow was the 11th. Holy cow, I'm 11 days into the month and haven't done my recent pickups for last month. So, I'm thinking, do I want to just combine it, like, everything into the end of this month's, for like the end of September's? I'm like, not really. I want to do my own, because I've got 3, 4, like 4 things for the arcade. Ooh, something did come in today for the arcade. My disco ball. And I haven't hooked them up in the arcade yet. I'll do that later. Not right now. I was thinking, like, ooh, I could show everybody, and I'm thinking, gotta go find the extension cords. Because it's only got like a 3-foot cable, and it needs to be like 6 feet. So, I need to do that. And then hook it up. But you're not really going to see anything because you just see dots of light. Because you can see that room's pretty, well, actually, yeah. This camera's not too bad. But it's still pretty dark in there. So you really couldn't see a great deal back to little dots of light. So I need to turn the arcade on. And Adrian and the wife were asleep. The arcade is not the quietest when I turn it on, because the skee ball machine has thunder. It goes, crashes, because it's got skee ball lightning, so it flashes and thunder crashes. Then my Revolution X beeps really loud. So does one of the other games. It beeps really loud. And then as the other games come up, I don't think I've turned the attract sound off on all of them. I need to turn it back on some of them, because I do miss the attract sound. Like every so often it making a noise. Like Tubin, I turned it off on because I was doing videos. I was like, I don't want that playing. But I kind of like it. So I'm doing a video, and then like it would start doing it. Like Rampage would do the roaring and stuff like that. Frogger, I don't know if it has an attract sound. It might have switches on it that I could adjust. And then the side back, I don't know if it has one or not. I had to look in the manual. So yeah, today it's kind of a loss, except for the grocery store. I did go to the grocery store and get a bunch of stuff. Not really a bunch. Seems like I should have got able to get more for the money I spent. But groceries are getting a lot more expensive. And all my friends was talking, and they're like, inflation's not that high. It's only really low. And then I was like, okay, I do understand. They don't include a lot of things in inflation. And then I was like, how about this? Take one item. It's something I've always eaten my entire life. And I was like, Campbell's soup. And he was like, okay. I was like, about 3 or 4 years ago, it was like 50 cents a can. Maybe a little bit more, maybe 75 cents. Now, it's like $1.30 a can. And I mean, that's a pretty big jump in just a few short years. And I'm not saying that everything's doubled and price and stuff like that, but it's going up and it's cost a. And if you haven't been getting the raises to go with this increase, then you're making less than you were. That's just a conversation I had with my friends not long ago. Oh yeah, but yeah, money I spent. It seems like I should have got a lot more groceries, and I probably could have bought different things. Like I buy the frosted mini wheats. I bought a Kellogg one. The reason why I buy the Kellogg one is because it comes in a gigantic box, and they do sell a big bag, but they sell the biggest bag is at Kroger. And I don't go to Kroger, I go to Meijer, and so the one at Meijer is not as big as the big box of the mat. So I don't have to go so often. I buy the big giant box. Normally I get it at Costco where I get like 2 boxes of it together. So that's why I normally get it. It's a lot cheaper there, but I didn't want to go 2 places because I was lazy. I don't know. Grocery shopping is one of those things that you think about it, you're like, it's a store, it's nothing but food. And it takes a long time to go there. I mean, it's like, okay, well, if you're going there just to get milk or bread or something like that, you're in and out. And then the lines are probably long. But when you go in, you got to snake down each aisle. I think it's like the only store I go to where I go down almost every single aisle. Like every so often, like I'll skip the cleaning product aisle. I'll skip the aisle with garbage bags and stuff like that in it most of the time. But generally, you got to go down almost every aisle. I skip the alcohol aisles. Most times, like you got to go in where all the fruits and vegetables are, and the bread, and the meat, and then you go down like where the coffee and tea is, then the chips, then the cereal. Just each aisle. It's like almost every time there's something like the international foods. I mean, it's like, okay, international foods. Well, that's where but spaghetti sauce is. We made tacos today. It's where the taco shells are. So yeah, every aisle, and it takes forever. Makes me want to think if maybe doing, because I know Kroger here has this thing where like they'll pick the groceries out for you and then just bring them out to your car. And I'm thinking, wow, that maybe I should start doing that, because the amount of time you spend doing like call them and say, hey, I will be there at like 6 o'clock, like after work. Just drive up, have them bring you your groceries, and then you just pay and go home. Seems like that'd be good, but kind of funny about that though. I don't like, as Jim Cornette was stuff. I was like, I don't like people touching my, well, he says a curse word. I said, touching my crap, but I don't want people to touch. Like, it's like, yes, I understand it's been packaged, it's been put out on the shelf. A lot of people have touched it, but the fact that they're like, I want to pick out the one I get. Did they, like, if I get a bag of chips, did they check to make sure that it wasn't popped? Did they when there was milk, did they actually check that it had the date that's furthest out? If I get eggs, do they check to make sure they're not cracked? Things like that. So yeah, I've never done it before, so I'm kind of tempted just to get bread, eggs, milk, and a bag of chips to see if anything like if anything's up. Like, did they give me something that was like I wouldn't get myself? That's Thor at the door, want to go outside. So I think that's my calling card to say, hey, it's time to get off here. But anyways, hope you had a good day. That was pretty good. Talk to you tomorrow.